The island of Bora Bora, the first of 3 islands. Now the big ship sailed as close to shore as it could, and then we moved to tenders to get to and from the shore. And first impressions of Bora Bora is this is a island in the South Pacific, and it looked like it was an island in the Pacific. It was covered with vegetation. Any housing or any buildings were along the shoreline. One of the first things you notice when you're walking along the shoreline is just how clear that water is. I mean, it is crystal clear. Now, Barbara and I had not booked any shore excursions, so we were walking into town from the docks, and we discovered a place that rented mopeds and dune buggies and cars. And I have never driven a dune buggy before, but we felt we weren't safe on a motor scooter, so Barbara and I rented a dune buggy. What fun that turned out to be. What a blast. Now the speed limit most of the time was 50 kilometers per hour. Multiply that by 6 and you come out with 30 miles per hour in American calculations. Anyway, this turned out to be a lot of fun. We drove around the complete island. The highway clear around the island was only about 48 miles in length. It took us about an hour and 10 minutes to go completely around the island. But it was a lot of fun. The beaches were clear and sandy, and it was like being in the movie South Pacific. We did run into other people on the road, and these motor scooter and bicycle up ahead of us was taking up a lot of room, so we couldn't get around them because the road was twisty, windy and twisty. So we just had to wait our opportunity. In the meantime, Barbara is using the video camera and taking pictures of the palm trees and the highway, and then she got some vegetation on either side of the highway. Eventually, we did find a straightaway so we could get around these people. The flowers and the vegetation on both sides of the road were just beautiful. Now, driving a dune buggy in the South Pacific when you're 82 years old, that's a blast. You know, if we had any snorkeling equipment with us, we had gone snorkeling. The water clarity was just beautiful. We ran into another couple that had rented a dune buggy, so we took pictures of them and they took pictures of us. There were shore excursions from the ship, like buses, taking people to this beach. Did a lot of swimming and snorkeling on that beach. The colors of the flowers and the plants and the bushes were a photographer's dream. Well, eventually we had to go back to the ship. So these are some photographs of the shoreline from the balcony on our ship. It was quite spectacular, the change in colors in the water. So we were sailing off at sunset. By the way, this is a steamer and a cargo ship at the same time, or I should say it takes some passengers and it takes some freight. It was very interesting to see. Anyway, the sun's going down and we're set sail.